Saturday. Happy Saturday. Right, it is Saturday. Right? Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday. And it's kind of sticky and cool. Windows are open though. Waiting for the rain to come. Hope everyone had a beautiful Friday night. Today we're going to go kind of almost maybe backwards with the way we're pulling the cards. We're going to start with the angels and the ancestors. This lovely deck. And whenever that owl comes out, I always say it's an eagle. Maybe we'll have an eagle or an owl today. Who knows? Who knows? I hope everyone is doing well. Stella and I are doing okay. Energy feels a little weird. Was up last night around probably from like 3 to 4. Just wide awake for no reason. Also did a lovely meditation yesterday in the rain. That was not in the rain, but as the rain was falling, which was very lovely. So let's see what the weekend has for us. What kind of knowledge, wisdom, and guidance do the cards have to share for us? What will help uplift us and the world around us? What will help wake us up? And not like wake up, get out of bed, but actually wake us up. So we remember how amazing we really are. All right, keepers of the light, some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance. Let's see what we have. Autumn, release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. Which is kind of interesting. This morning, well, it's almost autumn, so that's fun. Doesn't even feel like summer existed this year. But this morning I was watching a Joe Dispenza video. If you don't know of Joe Dispenza, I highly suggest go checking him out. And it was just a little like 5-10 minute video about the brain and how we think. And typically we're always holding on to the old. We're holding on to the past. We're living from the past. We wake up and we bitch about our boss, our partner, our lover, our mom, our dad, from things that happened in the past. And then what happens, it puts us into that energy, into that state of vibration and emotion, and we start living from that space of reliving the pain, the trauma, the drama, all of that stuff. Instead of us waking up and saying, thank God I'm alive, I won the lottery of life, and what am I going to do now to create the best day? But what we tend to do, we hold on to the old, and we don't rest. So what if today we don't bitch about anything that's happened in our lives? We look at the things that we're grateful for, we release the old, we release the past, and we relax. We relax into the newness, into the excitement of a blank canvas that we have to paint with. So the next time you notice a friend or someone asks how you are, and you instantly go to start talking about something that happened in the past, about someone that may have hurt you or caused harm or upset you in some kind of way, stop yourself and don't go there. Talk about something that's happening, something that you're looking forward to, something that you're grateful for. But the more we stay in the space of the past, holding on to that past, we're just going to keep reliving that past. Maybe not with the same exact people, but the same exact stories. Because if you keep telling the same story to yourself over and over again of why my girlfriend is an ass and why she did this and why she did that, you're only going to get more of that. But if we move from the space of being thankful for what we're creating, what is coming, then we're living from the present and beyond. And I would much rather live from the present and beyond than living from the past. Because the past is over. It just doesn't even exist anymore. All right, so we're starting off with autumn, release the old and rest. And Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from the heavens and the astral realm. Another fun thing that happens when we let go of the past, we can open up to receive this knowledge, wisdom, and guidance that's coming from the heavens. We can allow the downloads and understandings to come and be open to receive them and actually see them again from a space of present and future, as opposed to getting these messages and looking at them from the past, thinking, hey, maybe we could have gone that way. Hey, Heather. So allow yourself to be open. Release control. Release the past. Let the past go. It doesn't exist anymore. And step into the future. Allow the downloads and understandings to come. Trust the little voice inside, and see what you get. Excuse me while I have a sip of Joe. So we're letting go of the past. We're relaxing. If you're in the Philadelphia area, today is a perfect day just to relax because it's pretty much going to be storming throughout the day. So kick back, grab a book, make some coffee, do something that is good for you. Not good for your kids, not good for your spouse, but do something that is good for you. Treat yourself today. Let go of the past and rest. Release the old and rest. And then let those downloads and understandings come. All right, we're on our Starseed deck, this beautiful deck. Let's see what the aliens have for us to go along with. Autumn, releasing the old, and Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Some more knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for this beautiful collective of weirdos here with me today. Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. Can you release and just fall? Fall into the arms of the unknown. Know that there's that wonderful saying, when you leap, the net will appear, right? Can you release control and fall into the arms? And really this is all about, because this card came out the other day, and it's all about, releasing control and falling into the arms of the mother, of the great spirit of everything, and know that you're protected, you're taken care of, you're supported, you're loved. But in doing this, we got to do this, right? We got to let go of the past. Let go of anything that you're holding on to. If there's a story that you keep telling your friends that you're always kind of complaining about, that's the story you should stop telling. If someone says, how are you doing now that your partner left? Say, I'm doing fine, I'm processing, but we're not talking about it because I'm moving on, right? Release, fall into the arms of the mother, know that everything is going to be okay. And the more we can let go of all that shit, the more we free up space to let the downloads and understandings come from the universe. The more clear we can see what we should be doing. Again, living from the present to the future, not from the past. I'm not saying totally disregard your past because it made us who we are, but let's not hold on to it. Let's not allow it to keep us tied to the past, because it's the past, and you're just going to keep repeating those things. Especially if, let's say your boss is a giant ass, and all you do is complain to your friends or your partner that your boss is a giant ass. Guess what? You keep giving power to your boss that's a giant ass. So, if you actually stop complaining about your boss, you're going to take the power away. You're going to stop fueling it. And then if you start living from the present, moving into the future, saying, I'm so happy and thankful that I love my job, that my boss is amazing. Life is great. I can't believe how awesome my job is, and that my boss is the coolest boss in all of the land. You kind of turn it around. Even if your boss is an ass, if you focus on your boss being a jerk, your boss is going to be more of a jerk. But if you can move to that space of love and kindness and gratitude, things will change. And the jumper going beyond the normal. This card came out like 4 times this week, either in these readings or readings with some private readings that I did. This card keeps coming out. Go beyond the normal. Look at things differently. See things differently. How can you add a little more creative spark to everything that's happening? And it goes right back to this. Release the old. Release the old. Think outside the box. Think differently. Think creatively. Use the downloads that are coming to change things up a bit. Fall into the arms and know you're protected. And just change everything. Do everything a little bit differently. There's that Seinfeld episode where George does the complete opposite of what George would normally do. And his life seems to take off, right? Because he's doing stuff completely differently. He's not living from old George, he's living from new George. So if we can all do that, live from the new space of you. What is the complete opposite of what you would normally do? Do that and see what happens. Because most of the things that we're doing, we're just doing them subconsciously because it's what we always do. And these cards are just jumping out. So let's see what we have. Angels of Strength with a beautiful lion. So we're ending this beautiful Saturday morning reminded that we're protected, we're taken care of. You have the courage of a lion within you. Let go of the old. Stop living from the past. Stop living from the mistakes. Thank you. I've learned from my mistakes. Now I'm letting you go. I'm not giving you power anymore. Opens us up to get the downloads. Gives us the strength to ask for help. Fall into our mother's arms. Mother Earth, whatever, the great mother, fall into that. Know that all of the knowledge, wisdom, and guidance is there. Go beyond the normal. Think differently. Think for yourself. Stop thinking from the past. And then the angels of strength are with you. Have the courage of the lion to do what you feel you're supposed to do. Thank you all for being here this Saturday morning. Today's the 175th day of this card reading. Absolutely crazy. Thank you all for being here with me for the last 175 days. Let's see how many we can keep, how much, I can't talk. How many more days we can keep going. I'm shooting for the rest of the year. Connect to your angel of strength. Know that you're taken care of. Think outside the box. Let go of that shitty past and start creating the most beautiful future. Have a great day. I will see you all tomorrow morning.